Lenovo Yoga Tablet 2 10-inch Android tablet. Very few tablets stray from the normal slate designs we're accustomed to seeing, but Lenovo surprised many late last year when they unveiled the peculiar-looking, Android-powered Yoga Tablet line. Design. Nothing has changed with the design, but it's still a refreshing, peculiar-looking slate. Flaunting the same unorthodox design of its predecessor, one that stands out for its bottom-positioned hand-like kickstand, there's nothing different that separates it from what we've seen previously. Factoring in its inexpensive price point, it's somewhat relieving to know that the Lenovo Yoga Tablet 2 exhibits an attractive design aided by its svelte construction and its metal-plastic casing combination. Naturally, it's heavy towards the side where its cylindrical hinge is located, but it delivers an ergonomic feel when holding it with a single hand. Display. One of our biggest complaints with last year's model was the low-resolution screen it was packing, which interestingly enough, was made right with the arrival of the Lenovo Yoga Tablet 10 HD Plus. Well, the Lenovo Yoga Tablet 2's display is sporting pretty much the same characteristics as that aforementioned variant, a 10.1-inch 1920 x 1200 IPS LCD display. Color temperature is fairly tolerable, at around 7300 K, with red colors lacking a bit of intensity in comparison with green and blue. As a result, it's a somewhat cold-looking screen, but not to an unbearable extent. Overall, we're content with the results, thanks to its good-looking details, lush-looking color reproduction, and decent 398 nit brightness. Sure, there's a little bit of bleeding around the edges, but it's only evident when the screen is displaying only the color black. Interface and functionality. Still favoring the same simplified interface from before, the Lenovo Yoga Tablet 2's customized Android 4.4.2 KitKat experience receives some new features that make it more versatile. Visually, it's rather conventional looking and straightforward, though it can be a bit cluttered looking due to the elimination of the traditional apps panel, so all icons are placed on the home screen. In enhancing the experience, Lenovo has tweaked the interface by adding a multitasking element where pressing the button on the bottom left corner of the UI presents us with a few supported apps such as email, gallery, Chrome, file browser, calculator, and video. At the most, we're able to select up to 3 of the apps, as they're launched in their own respective windows. Processor and memory. Intel inside. That's what's under the hood with the Lenovo Yoga Tablet 2. Specifically, it's powered by a quad-core 1.33 GHz Intel Atom Z3745 chip that's based on 64-bit architecture coupled with 2 GB of RAM and the Intel HD graphics GPU. Needless to say, it handles most tasks with ease, but we wouldn't go far to say that it's the best thing for gaming. It's tolerable enough for certain games, though it's nowhere as buttery smooth as some other high-end tablets. Stuffed with 16 GB of storage, that's a capacity we're content to find on such an inexpensive tablet, plus, that capacity can be supplemented thanks to its micro SD card slot. Internet and connectivity. At the moment, there are no plans to make a variant with cellular data connectivity, albeit there seems to be a placeholder for a SIM slot near the micro SD slot. Nevertheless, it's armed the usual connectivity features such as a GPS, Bluetooth 4.0, and dual-band 802.11a/b/g/n Wi-Fi. Sadly, though, NFC has been omitted from its arsenal. Camera. This year's camera has been upgraded to an 8-megapixel one, up from the 5-megapixel snapper of its predecessor. Unfortunately, though, its placement is still in the same location as before, built into the corner of its cylindrical hinge, where it can sometimes be covered as we hold the tablet. Despite that, the camera app is rich with several shooting modes and manual controls that offer us plenty of control in what we want to capture. Battery. Improving upon its predecessor, the Lenovo Yoga Tablet 2 features a larger 9600 mAh, which is able to produce a mark of 10 hours and 28 minutes in our battery benchmark test. That alone puts it in the above average category, besting other reputable entrants such as the Google Nexus 8, Amazon Fire HD X 8.9, and Apple iPad Air 2. In our real-world experience, its fully charged battery powers us through nearly 2 full days of normal usage. Conclusion. For a brand new 10-inch tablet, the Lenovo Yoga Tablet 2 isn't that bad of an option when we look at its $299.99 cost. Certainly, there are several other notable tablets that have better specs, or offer a deeper experience, but its price point is undoubtedly hard to look away from. Frankly, it undercuts several of its main rivals. There aren't as many profound changes with this year's model, but at the end of the day, if you're looking for a decent tablet that won't break the bank, and has a subtle productivity element attached to it, you'll be thoroughly surprised by what the Yoga Tablet 2 offers.